Okay. All right, y'all. So today's session, what we're going to be going over is we are going to, yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, by the way. It's not something I'm proud of. In today's session, we're going to be going over marketing and how you can maximize Deal Machine to begin your marketing efforts. So who here did the homework yesterday? Everybody here do the homework? I know I did. I did the homework yesterday. I built 3 lists in front of y'all's faces. Now, did everybody submit their homework? If they haven't, Alex, if you can push the link into the comment section so that people can submit their homework. We already have the replay for the day one on YouTube, so that's for all of you guys to watch. Also, man, I can't tell y'all, thank y'all for the congratulations on my marriage. It means a lot to me. But if you go into YouTube here, and then you just go to my
What's up, everyone?
video, it's here. So it is, oh wait, yes, this is it. So your seller list sucks. Here's how to fix it. It's 90 views. It's awesome, so this is the replay for day one. You guys are more than welcome to watch it. Let me drop it in the comments section for everybody here because I feel like we really killed it on that call. So guys, make sure that y'all submit your homework. Alex should have dropped the link. So here's that. We're excited. So guys, watch that replay if you're here day one, day two, and you didn't attend day one. You can follow through and catch right up and enter to be a part of the giveaway that we're doing for day three. Okay, because we're looking at this stuff. Now, day two is all about marketing and the effective ways that you guys can market to find off-market real estate investment properties. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So we jumped into how to build a list, man. Did anybody come up with something that they want to share that might be something that maybe I didn't think of while I was on there? I know we all built a list. I know some of you guys probably just copied what I did. It's okay. But I'm wondering if you built anything a little bit different. Anybody want to kind of just jump in and say, yo, this was the list that I built? I'm excited. Dang, Josh Bush, are you related to George Bush, dude? Because that'd be crazy.
I wish.
It's all good, man. So
My
guys,
personal email lender right there.
so I love the platform because it allows you to do a few different things. Okay. So in marketing, and let me share my screen real fast. Not the deal machine. We're going to go over a quick marketing lesson for everybody here. So I do a specific type of marketing that's called a reticular marketing system or a marketing conveyor belt. So let me show y'all real quick what this looks like. Give me just a minute. I got to pull it up because it's a screenshot. There it is. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to share my screen. Then everybody needs to screenshot this. Y'all got it? Check it out. You see this? So this is what I call the lead flow conveyor belt. So the lead flow conveyor belt is just like this. When I market, and this is how I like to market to motivated sellers, I utilize 4 specific things mainly. I do direct mail. I do cold calling. I do text messages, and then I drop ringless voice messaging. Okay. Now you can do it in any order that you'd like. I like to go through a whole list before I begin spending big money. Direct mail, guys, if I'm being real, is going to be expensive. But if you want to do it cheap, I would recommend everybody here go on Amazon and buy an envelope. I forgot what they're called, but basically it takes whatever letter that you have. You shove a giant piece of paper in it with a bunch of words and writings on it, right? It could be for anything. And then you have this thing that puts them into an envelope and then it'll stamp them for whatever addresses that you upload to the platform. It's like $700 for this damn machine, but it's going to make direct mail super cheap for you guys where y'all can send postcards or even just like letters for like less than 50 to 20 cents. And you can buy stamps in bulk. You can buy like 3,000, 4,000 stamps in bulk. So direct mail marketing is typically my last resort. I only send direct mail when I absolutely have to. Deal Machine actually simplifies this process. So in the meantime, right, we have cold calling, we have texting, and then we have ringless voice messages. So these different variables of marketing are all about hitting it in 4 different ways. If I'm being real, y'all, like if your leads here and you have 123 Main Street here in the center of this conveyor belt, then my goal is before I move on to the next list to hit it with an RVM, which is ringless voicemail, hit it with one text message, hit it with a cold call, and then I'll send direct mail after I've exhausted all marketing efforts. This should lead into 3 different things. Either a big fat no, meaning it's a dead deal, person's not interested. You got to put it up on like a follow-up sequence. Maybe you got to call them like 2 or 3 years from now, and the situation might be different. Or it's a follow-up that they're interested, but they're not ready to sell now. That happens a lot. I think we've all been through that. And then we have what's called a deal. That means it's somebody who's interested in selling. This could convert into a potential contract. And so these are the four specific marketing tactics. Are there more? Obviously, you can drive for dollars. Obviously, you can go door knock. Deal Machine actually makes it really easy for you. So, like yesterday, I pulled a list of 19 probate leads. We could have put all of those into a driving route and just gone to each individual house. Okay. I would recommend that you guys should do that. Like, that would not be a waste of time. If there's any form of marketing that nobody's practicing in wholesaling anymore, it's door knocking, it's driving for dollars. Dude, I'm just gonna be real. My first deal came that way. Like, I went everywhere looking for deals. That's what I did. There was no texting on mass levels like you can today. There was no cold calling because there was no dialers. Nobody was using them for wholesaling yet. And everybody and their mom was either door knocking or sending direct mail. So nobody's doing direct mail anymore because it's an expensive form of marketing. Still works when you're niching down, and nobody's door knocking anymore. So, like, 100%, could you get ahead of the edge in the competition by just door knocking alone? 100, y'all. Like, don't sleep on the idea of going out there and knocking on these doors, dude. Everybody take a screenshot of that. I just want to make sure before I move on to the next thing. I think we all got a screenshot. Cool. We're going to move on to the next thing. So in Deal Machine, guys, there's a lot of things that we can do, and this is going to be a part of your homework. So if y'all were with me yesterday, we pulled out the map, we looked up some markets, we built our list here, not in Indianapolis, but our lead lists are here. So if I add my leads and open my lists, these are some of the lists that I created yesterday. Those were my foreclosure properties for yesterday's list, but these are some of the ones that I did. Let's see, vacant homes and probate properties in Oklahoma. And I did this one as well that I liked a lot in Arkansas. This was vacant out of state owners that are tired landlords that are over the age of 65. This was a great list that I built. So that's a good stack, right? Now, there's a few things that we can utilize Deal Machine for. I'm going to start going over y'all's homework as we begin today's session and kind of just move into really landing the plane on this. There's not a lot that I need to tell y'all about today, but this is what it looks like, okay? So I want y'all to select all the leads here, right? And then once you hit call, it's going to begin cold calling all of them in sequence. My goal for everybody here, and this is going to be homework number one, is to cold call a minimum of 50 of these leads. It shouldn't take you all day. It's a small list. This is going to convert higher than any big list that you've ever had because we really niche down. We only got 40 people that we're trying to talk to. When we niche down, we're really eliminating all of the fluff in our leads that we don't need to be talking to. Now we're focusing on priority leads that have a high probability of being converted to somebody who's actually interested in selling, because we threw all these stacks together, y'all. Like, I mean, I can recreate the list just cause, right? We went into our maps, we went in here. I think I typed in Arkansas, right? And then I went into property type. We did single family. I did the price point just to show everybody again, 100,000 to, I think a minimum was 500,000. And then I wanted houses that had more than 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So I think that narrowed it down a little bit. Oh, I remember the bed to bathroom ratio isn't populated here. That's fine. So it gives us 108,000 properties. I went in here, typed in senior owners. Then I typed in out of state. Boom. Then we typed in tired landlord. Oh, let me go back. There it is. Tired landlord. Boom. And then we did vacant, meaning that the property is currently vacant. And then we stacked them together. We hit match all to stack them together. Oh, you know what? Let me take this out. I think we didn't have that until the second list. There we are, 56 results. These are people that live out of state that own houses in Arkansas where the property is currently vacant and the gentleman who owns it is over the age of 65. That means they have a senior exemption against their house. That's more than likely for tax benefits, just FYI. When you become 65, everybody here, you just know this. You can take your driver's license downtown to the appraisal district where people appraise properties, and you can file for what's called seniority against your house, which gives you a tax break on the property taxes you pay every single year. It doesn't zero them out, but it makes them about 30% less cheaper than what you would be paying yearly. It's just the city's way of making it dope to be a senior. You know what I'm saying? Most of my guys here, some of us have parents over the age of 65. This would be some great advice to tell them. Probably make things living a little bit cheaper for them. At least every year they could be saving a few $1,000s on their property taxes. So this was the list that we built. That's how I did it yesterday. So from here, we should have those leads inside our platform. So those leads will populate here. You guys don't have to worry about buying a dialer. Deal Machine comes with one. So y'all check this out, man. We select all these leads here, select them all, and then just hit call. It's going to confirm a few things to start dialing, but like legit, you guys get a dialer as a part of your subscription. And I'm telling y'all, it's so dope. You can buy it and pay by the minute, which it's pennies, or you can load your account up with credits, which you can add credits here to begin cold calling. So just add credits, boom, and then confirm purchase 10, whatever you want. And you now have credits in there. I have 709 in mine. But guys, I mean, this is as easy as it is. I'm already cold calling somebody. So, I mean, I don't even know who the hell this person is or who the hell I'm cold calling, if I'm being honest. But if somebody answers, let's pray to God that we got the right property. Bridget. I don't see a Bridget in front of me. Oh, there she is. So check this out. We can view the lead, off market, free and clear, high equity, tired landlord, out of state owner, absentee, and it's a vacant home. Come on, bro. They own this thing outright. Why is it vacant? It could be an empty nester property. Bro, I would throw this thing into like a driving for dollars campaign and go and knock on the door or talk to the neighbors. The 2x3, the two by three method. Let me show y'all that real quick. So 2x3 is a door knocking method. I'm gonna, let me just get down, bro. You guys are gonna learn some today. Let me pull out a whiteboard. Let me make it so you guys can't draw on the whiteboard because I'll be doing that. Some of you guys be trying to zoom in. Okay. And then here, participants can't edit. Okay. Two by three method. Let me show y'all. Okay. So we have one road, right? Let's say this is the road. Boom. And the road leads from one house to the next. Or wait, well, just for the sake of this, let's do it this way. This is house. We'll say one. This is the house that we're trying to get after, right? So the 2x3 method is simple. You're going to take this and we're going to mark it to the house that's right next to it. And we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to mark it to the house that's right next to it. Then when we're done, we're going to go across the street and we're going to mark it to the house across. Then we're going to go across the street over here and we're going to mark it to the house over here. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to mark it to the house here. This is how you door knock. Dude, people ain't doing this. They just go to the house and they pray to God that they're getting a hold of the person. That's not how you do it. Guys, knock on the neighbor's doors. The one to the left, the one to the right, the one across the street, the one across the street, the one across the street. Each time, what are we doing, y'all? We're asking about this house here. We're asking about this property here. That's what we're doing. Not only that, guys, we can plant some seeds. We can take this even further. If we know that this house is let's say going into foreclosure, right? Guys, if you ever drive through Texas, one of the most valuable things that you'll learn in marketing is Texas has this giant place called Bucky's. Who here knows about Bucky's? Come on. Bucky's is the bee's knees. They don't even advertise gas prices. Did y'all know that? They don't even advertise gas prices, dude. If you go in there, gas is the last thing that you're thinking about, bro. Because I'm telling you, they've had this thing where all the guys they scream it out. They say fresh biscuit on the grill, and when they say that, it means that there's new brisket that's been chopped. And so, like, bro, like they sell barbecue, they have clothes, they have this little beaver guy that you can take pictures with, bro. I go to Bucky's just to find that dude. It's my dream to tackle the crap out of that guy one day, just on video for like a TikTok video and say I tackled the Bucky's mascot. Anyways, they have everything there but gas. And so if you go, it is a whole thing. I've heard that other places are starting to get Bucky's now too. It's kind of cool. That's a privately owned business owned by a black man, which is awesome. And he built that thing incredibly. There's multiple locations throughout all of Texas. And so, dude, 100%, one of the greatest things that you can do is stop at a Bucky's. So why am I saying that? What does Bucky's have to do with any of this? Guys, the signs that you see when you're driving to Bucky's, they don't reference gas prices. They say risk it for the brisket. They say hungry, come through. You know why? Because people buy feelings. People don't buy products, they buy feelings. And so they're targeting you because they know what while you're on the road and you're driving through Texas, to get from one gas station to the next is like 120 miles. You see a Bucky's there and you're hungry, they're targeting your feelings because they know that hunger is an emotion. So they recognize that, right? Guys, if I'm walking out of my house and I live in house number one here and I pull out of my neighborhood and I'm a marketer, right? I'm a marketer. I'm looking for somebody who's selling their property because I'm trying to buy it, right? Or wholesale it, whatever. Cleanest bathrooms in America, Ben, you're absolutely right. Right. So, okay, what do you think I'm thinking about if I'm losing my house and I'm going up to auction and I drive out of my neighborhood? What do you think I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about that, right? I'm thinking about the freaking foreclosure. I'm thinking about, man, I'm losing my house. So then what do? As a marketer, I put my sign right here at the end. Boom. And my sign's going to say something like this: behind on payments for house, I buy houses, and then number. See that? And then that is going to be on this side, and it's going to be all the way to the other side too. So guess what? What do you think that I'm thinking about when I'm walking out of my home and I'm losing my property? And the mind is going to read the sign because the sign is targeting my emotion. Guys, y'all might be sleeping on bandit signs. If you're not doing bandit signs right, you think bandit signs go on busy intersections? Nah, fam. Nah. Let me go ahead and work this with you. Check this out. This is crazy. Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. Okay, no. It's a franchise though, isn't it? So yeah, no, then somebody else owns it. No worries about it. Okay. So again, behind on payments for a house, I buy houses, boom, phone number. Let me just destroy what y'all are thinking about right now. We're going to clear the entire page. Check this out. So we have an attorney office right here, right? And let's say that this attorney office is freaking huge. We'll say, boom, that's a giant attorney's office. This isn't a normal attorney. This is somebody who is a probate. Well, you know what? How about this? Divorce attorney, right? There's only a few ways to get in here. There's maybe this little area over here, and then there's this little area over here, right? So we can kind of like assume that there's specific places that you can exit. If there's entrances and exits around this, guys, my sign's gonna go right here, and it's gonna go right here. Same thing on the other side. And my message is gonna say something like this: divorced, need to sell house, call me ASAP. Phone number. That's how you do a damn bandit sign, guys. That's how you do a bandit sign. Because when I'm pulling out of that divorce attorney's office, what do you guys think I'm thinking about? You don't think about that when you're driving. You only look at gas stations when you're looking for them because you need gas. You're only going to look at a bandit sign if the message is targeting your emotion. So remember this, y'all. This is what real marketing looks like. So I'm just showing you guys what's up because I know that there might be some people in here that might want to drive for dollars. I'm just going to put y'all on game on that and tell y'all ain't nobody doing it that way. Everybody's putting signs in busy intersections. Nobody looking at those signs. Well, I'm just trying to get home. That's it. You're going to get the biggest bang for your buck when you're targeting marketing, utilizing bandit signs in this specific way, because people buy feelings. Okay. My sign will stand out to someone like that because I'm targeting what that person's going through. Now let's get back to Deal Machine now that we kind of just went over the most craziest marketing tactic that y'all probably ever heard of. Now, again, with this being said, this dialer thing will keep going until it doesn't. Okay. I want you guys as homework to make a minimum of 50 calls. Okay. Now, I don't care if your seller is telling you no, that they're not interested in selling. I want y'all to push for an offer. Okay. So, goal is 50 calls today and 5 offers. Now, everybody here should have like $30 in free deal machine credits. That's enough to send out at least a minimum of 5 postcards. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys something a little bit cool, right? All of these are absentee owned, so clearly they don't live there. I'm going to select 5 of these, and we're going to go to lead actions here, and I am going to start mail on all of these properties, these 5. Click start mail, boom. And here, guys, we can come in and we can pick our postcard for the person that we're trying to get a hold of. Check this out. So we can actually look at this. I can close quickly and with cash. If you are interested, please give me a call or text me. Have a great day. My acquisition agent's phone number. We can look at the other side here. Same thing. Is this your property at 1234 East Testing Street? I'm interested in purchasing your property. I would take in any condition. And then a photo of their house from Google will appear here. The goal is to send a minimum of 5 postcards. Okay. So, guys, that's y'all's homework for today. We're going to use this platform today. I want y'all to call 50 people. I want you to make a minimum of 5 offers, and I want you to send 5 postcards. Everybody who submits their homework can get either a year of Deal Machine or a year subscription, or I think lifetime subscription to my mentorship and coaching program. And you can also get 10,000 skip trace leads. Okay. So that's what we're giving away tomorrow. Like, be excited for this. I hit start mail, pay as you go, $3.80 to send 5 postcards. No big deal. And here we are, y'all. Now the marketing is being pushed out. I would challenge anybody here to send 20 postcards at least, because who knows? If they call the number that Deal Machine puts on the postcard, it'll go straight to your cell phone. Okay. Or you can put your personal. It's really up to you. You can edit your postcards in any way that you want. If you go here to the mail center, you can see all the mail that's scheduled to go out with all the address information. You can look up pause leads, completed leads. So you can see all of the mails that maybe have already been completed. You can select a date range and go back to see how far along you've sent mail before. But yeah, man, in the mail center, you can even upload your own postcards and build your postcards on Canva and put them in here, you know? So like you can create your own postcards, you can create a new design out of the platform, or you can upload your own postcard from Canva. Guys, you can go into Canva right now. Check this out. Like, and it's free. Like you don't even have to have a paid subscription to do this. Go into Canva, type in postcard template or home buying. There you go. Now you have some templates to work with, y'all. See what I'm saying? Like these are just really cool things you can do. You can take one of these and then use it. And I think it's just a better message all around. Sometimes it's cool to just kind of like make your own postcard. But guys, like you can download this for free, upload it to Deal Machine. It'll auto match all of the address information to your postcard and you can send it off. So again, goal for everybody here, call 50 people, make 5 offers, send 5 postcards. That's your homework for today. Okay. So guys, we're going to use the dialer. We're going to use the direct mail part of Deal Machine. And man, dude, if any of you guys want to just hop in your whip and just start driving for dollars after this call, I wouldn't blame you. But that's everything that I got for today's challenge call, my friends. Guys, let's rock and roll. You've already built your list. Now let's start actually putting in the work. I want to see who's willing to put the reps in. This is a challenge. This is what it's about. Okay. I'm challenging you guys to step out of your comfort zone and try to do this. Even for the people that are saying that they don't want an offer, or maybe they're interested in selling, but you might be not giving them the most amount of money. I want y'all to push for an offer anyway. Hey, man, look, I know you don't want to sell your house, but let me at least tell you what I'd be willing to give to you. Is that okay? And then I want you to tally that. If you spend the next 7 days making 5 offers a day, you're going to get your first property under contract. If you can get 4 properties under contract, guaranteed one of them is going to close because it's like 5 to 1, 4 to 1 right now. Okay. So if you just honor this for 30 days and you don't have to run the challenge just 3 days, you can do it all day, every day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, just 2 to 3 hours out of your day. Come on, y'all. We all have 2 to 3 hours in our day. Even if it's in the evening, we can make this thing happen for ourselves and close our first deal within the next 30 to 40 days because the input will always match the output no matter what. Micro commitments create macro outcomes. If I'm on a calorie deficit and I'm eating 2,500 calories every single month, every single day, and I'm working out 5, 6, 7 days out of the week, and I'm consistent drinking a gallon of water a day, what do you think is going to happen in 12 months? What do you think is going to happen in 12 months? You see what I'm saying? Guys, Q is going to be an entirely different person because the micro commitments create macro outcomes. The input's always going to match the output. If you guys just do the work, and it's the bare minimum, mind you, it's the bare minimum. Same way that most people only spend 2 to 3 hours, sometimes an hour and a half in the gym, maybe 45 minutes, you're doing just enough to move the needle. That's all you got to do every day is move the needle, and the compound effect will happen where things compound over time and the results appear. All right. So guys, that's my homework for y'all today. Everybody rock and roll, praying over you guys. Let's get it. Alex is going to upload the replay, email it to everybody. And we're going to send off also a form for you guys to submit your homework for today's call. Tomorrow, let's see who gets a property under contract. All right. I'm telling y'all, this challenge has produced millions of dollars already. I've been doing it for a year. I know for a fact it works, and I've seen it work for people just like you sitting on the other side of the screen. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. God bless y'all. 12 p.m. CST. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, everybody.